Today I'm doing a video on this redwood bonsai, which I purchased at the bonsai festival they have here twice yearly. I was going to get a larch, but I couldn't find any in the entire sale. They didn't have one larch, so I settled for this redwood tree. It's similar to a sequoia or a bald cypress. It's in that family of plants. It may look like an evergreen tree, but this is actually a deciduous conifer, like the Ginkgo Biloba and other species of trees. It loses all its leaves in the fall, and they grow back in the springtime. So this is just going to be a quick introductory video. I'm going to get this out of the nursery pot, nursery soil, repot it, and this tree will be used in future episodes. So first thing we're going to do is lift this out of the pot, and it's very root bound, and there's some bugs down here, so we're going to rinse this all off. It has very thick roots. Usually people in bonsai tell you that there should be a lot of fine feeder roots, but I'm not too worried because this has very thin foliage, which requires a lot of moisture, so the roots should probably be fleshy. I haven't researched this, but from my understanding, these roots are pretty normal. They should be thick to hold a lot of water for the leaves. So I'm going to get a hose, rinse off all the soil, and I'll come back when that's done. Alright, so I rinsed off the roots. I tried raking them as much as possible. This is actually filled with fine feeder roots, so that's actually a good thing. Means it's healthy, but we need to work on opening up this root ball a bit more. It's just dense and packed with these feeder roots. It should be a little bit more opened up. In fact, I think this will be fine since it's going in a bigger pot. The size of the root ball in comparison to the rest of the tree is pretty small, so actually we're just going to get the pot and repot it. What I have here is a ceramic pot I bought this morning. It's not a bonsai pot. It's decently shallow, and I like the pots to be deeper anyways. It's got two big drainage holes in the bottom. We're going to put these plastic screens down. I don't worry too much about wiring those in because I put a lot of soil on the bottom of it, and I'll just dump that in. Get a nice bottom layer going. And we'll see how much we need. So I'm just going to get the bottom of this situated, and I'll come back and backfill the rest of the roots. Okay, so I was backfilling this in. Just got to do a standard repotting. Work the soil down into the empty pockets in the roots. Make sure there's contact throughout the entire root ball with the soil. Get extra leaves that have fallen into the soil out. I'm using the screwdriver once again. Don't have chopsticks, but this works well. It's a standard repotting with this. I'm just going to get all the soil situated down into the roots, and I'll come back. So I've repotted. Maybe not the best choice of a pot, but it's all I could find. It's decent. What we need to work on next is shaping some of these branches, figuring out what's going to grow where, prune it back a bit. It's getting a bit leggy, and we have a definite shape. The apex was broken here during shipping. I bought it knowing that this top was dead. It was actually over at a 90-degree angle. So we'll have to get a new apex, maybe grow one of these side shoots into a new apex. We have a big pruning scar left here at the front. and a lot of foliage at the bottom and bases of these branches. So we'll have a lot of work in the future to do with this tree, but for now, here is my newest addition to the bonsai collection.